Well, hi there. I'm your consumer advocate, Gary Nolan. Welcome on in, and with me is Zac Zager. And Zac, welcome. Good to see you. How are you today?
Pretty good, Gary. How about yourself?
I'm doing great. So where are you from originally?
I had grown up in a small town in Kansas.
Okay.
I mean, basically think Mayberry.
Oh, okay.
A gas station, stoplight,
Yeah.
and a Dairy Queen.
That was
small
it, huh?
towns always have the Dairy Queen.
Yeah, exactly. That was the whole town, huh?
Yeah. And large family, had 3 other brothers and a sister. And
Okay, cool.
so,
Excellent. But where are you now?
well, moved to Austin about 12, 13 years ago. That's where my wife's family's from. and
Okay.
I just absolutely love it.
Right.
Don't miss the winters in Kansas whatsoever.
I'll bet. Now you live in a little town called Spicewood we were talking about before. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, I read that Willie Nelson lived there a couple of years ago. You and Willie ever run into each other on the street?
Yeah, oddly enough, the neighborhood that I'm in, he owns the golf course, and that's
Oh,
where his
really?
recording studio is as well.
You're kidding.
So it's not unusual. We're golfers that will go out there, and some artists will be out there recording.
Right.
We've run into some pretty big name artists out there.
Oh,
in the
no
parking
kidding.
lot,
Very
so
cool.
it's neat.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So how did you get started in the business? How did you get started in all this?
Well, actually, it was by accident. You know, I had a really good friend that I grew up with. Didn't see him for a couple years, ran into him, and he was in the financial industry. And I was kind of at a crossroads of what I wanted to do, and decided I was going to give it a try, and ended up really enjoying it. You know, as far as the benefits of the job of being able to help people, really got me to where I've been doing it now for 24 years.
You must like it if you're doing that long, right?
Yeah.
Going to stick with it. No, not changing plans or careers right now.
No,
Okay,
not-
good.
I hope not.
Yeah, we hope not. What's everybody asks this. It's really funny because every day is probably a little bit different. What's a typical day like for you though?
Typical day. Well, I'm going to get up around 6 o'clock because my dog's going to wake me up.
Oh yeah, Rottweiler, right?
A Rottweiler.
Okay, I read that.
Rooster.
Okay. Rooster. Right.
Yep.
Right.
Just the nose is right here
Yeah.
breathing until I wake up.
I want to go
And,
out.
Then we'll go on a walk, and then we'll go into the office, and we typically see 4 or 5 clients a day.
Right.
And do the behind the scenes stuff as well. It's a full day. Typically put in an 8 to 9 hour day, and then go home and do it again the next day.
Right. Right. Now I read that, if I could change subject for just a second, that one of the things you like to do, talking about having dinner and stuff, is barbecuing contests. Is that what you like to do?
Yeah, we, my wife and I, Courtney, are huge foodies. We love food. When we go on vacation, we look at where the nice restaurants are at.
Oh, cool.
Where it's great food. We don't care if it's a dive or a high
Right,
end.
yeah.
We just want great food. And
Right.
barbecue is one of our favorites, and I really got into it and actually used to do some barbecue contests and
Oh, wow.
got some ribbons on the wall, so I
Nice.
didn't do too bad.
Right. Well, I lived in the Kansas City area. They claim to have the best barbecue in the country. North Carolina claims to have some great barbecue, but Texas has got to be off the charts, right?
Well, that's where we're at now, and I'm going to stick to Texas is the best barbecue. Kansas City is a close second.
Right. Exactly. All right. Interesting. So, what's one thing you tell every one of your clients that come in? Is there one thing that you like to get in front of them and that can resonate with them?
Well, I would say, we specialize in working with retirees, people that are close to retirement. And I would say, you've got to recognize that you're in what we would call the retirement red zone. Mm-hmm. And that's when you're within 5 years of retirement or have been retired for 5 years.
Right.
And it's very common for me to see somebody that's been spending their whole life, 20, 30, 40 years of accumulating money and not recognizing that your goals are going to be completely different now. It's no longer about accumulation, it's about distribution, which means it's a totally different way to invest. Mm-hmm. And making sure clients recognize that they have to change their mindset for that.
Do you find that a lot of your clients aren't quite prepared when they come to see you, or just have kind of procrastinated over the years?
Oh, well, Gary, think about if you've been doing something for 30 or 40 years and then overnight you're supposed to change the way you think about that thing. It's tough to do.
Right.
Change is scary.
Right.
So yeah, it's certainly, not only is it scary to change what you're doing, but it's also very scary to know that you're going to be permanently unemployed.
Right.
You're not bringing in the paychecks anymore. And that can be very nerve-wracking for a lot of people. And I totally understand that.
I heard advisors say every day is a Saturday or a Sunday when you retire. It's like there's no getting up and going to work. And that's quite a shocker for a lot of people, isn't it?
Well, think about it. What day of the week when you're working do you spend the most money typically?
The weekend.
The weekends. Right, that's when you're going golfing or fishing or going out to eat. So every day's a Saturday once you're retired.
Right, exactly. You have a favorite story or moment that you helped a client out that maybe really went out of your way and surprised them, took care of them in a wonderful way.
Yeah, I mean, one that really sticks out to me is somebody that was really burnt out on their job. Every day was just pulling teeth to get her to go into work, and she wanted to retire so bad. And she had another advisor that was telling her that she didn't have enough money to retire, and so she wanted to get a second opinion.
Right.
That advisor was just using different types of investments, and we were able to use investments that were specifically built for retirement. And boy, when we were able to show her that she did have enough money to retire, the smile on her face, I'll never forget.
Oh,
it
very
was,
cool.
One of the better days of her life, and we were able to show her that, and something I'll always remember as well.
What a great feeling, huh?
Yeah.
So, what's the best part of meeting someone when you meet them for the first time? What's that like? How is it?
Well, I think if you're going to do this long term, it's got to be getting to know that person and caring for what their goals and concerns are in life. You know, you're going to get burned out real quick if it's all about just the technical stuff. You know, this is a people business, and you've got to. We try to make an effort to really get to know our clients and become really good friends of theirs, and be able to help them along the way, because we're going to know these people 20, 30 years.
Kind of become like family to a lot of
That's
your
our goal.
clients, huh?
That's our goal, is to become the Lakeview family.
Right. Excellent. Now, I did mention that you like to do the barbecue contest. What else do you like to do in your spare time?
My wife and I, well, like I mentioned, we like to go big foodies. You can tell here I'm not in the best shape. I wish I was a little better.
Me both. I like food.
I love to golf.
Right. Okay.
Golfing's a lot of fun. I try to get out every weekend. Our dog is a big part of our life, entertaining him, taking him to the lake and things like that. And we live by Lake Travis, which is a great lake.
Oh, yeah.
And we spend as much time out there as well. We live in a neighborhood where we can be on the water in about 5 minutes if we wanted to be.
Right. So you break 100 regularly in golf?
I hope so. You know, I've spent enough time out there, I better be breaking 100.
Exactly. Well, I'm coming down to Austin and golf with you, okay?
Yeah, we got an open invitation for you.
All right, Zach. Great to meet you.
Yeah. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you so much.
Yep.